Welcome back, everyone, to week 9 of Sportsfellas.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk about the college game day of the week, Chuck's Dugout World Series edition, the DDK fantasy football lineup, Driz and Lowe's players of the week, in the I don't know, in the quiet pillow football talk, and the last word of dawn. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Hey guys, why don't you check out She Barber Cuts Barbershop and give Markeisha Brown, the licensed professional barber there, a call at 316-218-3566 for all your haircut needs. She's got cuts for kids, adults, and for those looking for the good one, the deluxe with beard trims, wash, and hot towels. So don't forget to give Markeisha a call at She Barber Cuts and see her at 2319 North Ridge, Barber Suite 6A here in Wichita, Kansas.
The college game day of the week is brought to you by State Farm. Contact our friend Ernie Rellis for your auto, home, life, and insurance needs. We have a Big Ten showdown. We have the number 4 Ohio State going against Penn State. What rank is Penn State?
They 5, 6.
I think they're close. All right, let's kick it off with them Buckeye believing Chris. Before we go in, let's do our shout real quick. We forgot to do that. Let's kick it off with you.
It's your Buckeye believing who they hopeful, Captain Chris with a K.
Representing Racing Nation, your boy Big Don.
Coming straight out the DMV for the Burgundy and Gold and the Tar Heel Tough, Mr. Brett.
That was quick and fast, and I like that. This is your host, Carlos. I don't got time to say the rest. All right, let's just go and kick it off, you guys. We got business to handle. All right, this is simple. I'm taking Penn State, the Nittany Lions.
Hey, I'm rolling with Penn State as well.
I got to stick with my Buckeyes. They pulled off a tight one against Nebraska last week. I think they'll get it again.
I'm saying Penn State.
I know you guys are haters. Hate.
Oh man, hey.
We're going to maul the
Yes,
Buckeyes.
sir.
All right, let's go and take a quick pause and take our following sponsors.
With spring here and all the storms on their way, you need to make sure you have the proper home, auto, and all your properties insured. We here at Razor Cut Information just can't get enough of our favorite insurance man, Ernie Ruelas. Please visit Ernie and his State Farm agency at 11330 East Central Avenue, Suite 400, Wichita, Kansas, 316-682-2300. Thank you so much, Ernie.
All right, Chuck's Dugout World Series brought to you by Lifeway Painting. Contact our friend Christian for your home and business and whatever project you need. He can make it new and fresh again. Congratulations to the World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. They won in 5, capturing their 8th title.
Yeah.
All right, any thoughts on the game, Don?
Hey, I called it. Their bats were just too hot. Yankees tried to have a chance, but, it just wasn't enough.
It's kind of like that song. It's too hot. Too hot.
Too hot lady.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of had that feeling. The Dodgers were pretty hot coming in. They just kept rolling. They had a better bullpen, hotter bats. That's going to win you a championship.
Too many costly mistakes for the Yankees. You can see they were able to get away with it with playing the Royals and playing Cleveland, but Dodgers capitalize on those mistakes, and that's why they're champions right now.
No, they're champions because they're champions, Brett. As simple as that. It's like what Crean says. They are the champions. Congratulations, you guys out there, to all the Dodger fans out there. All right, let's go take a quick pause, take our following sponsors.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but here at Sportsfellas, things can get, a nice right funk going on sometimes. And in that time of need, we turn to our friend Kimberly Sampson, our own personal Cincy independent consultant. She is our favorite star consultant, so for your scent needs, get a hold of Kimberly at heavenlyscentswithkim@gmail.com or visit her website, heavenlyscentswithkim.cincy.us. You can also call her at 316-282-7363. That's Kimberly Sampson at Cincy, our favorite independent consultant.
Let's roll up here with the DDK fantasy football lineup. Chris, who should you put?
First I'm going to go defense. I'm going to stick with the Chargers, rolling into Cleveland. They had a good showing last week against Baltimore, but that's a divisional rival. I thought Baltimore was a little ripe to be got, but I think that the Chargers are starting to get a little momentum, and I think they're going to roll right through Cleveland. On the defensive side, offensively, I would look at pretty much any of your main Eagles. I'm rolling with Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown against Jacksonville. I think they're gonna. They've been hot. They're hot when they play together, and I think that's going to keep going for the Eagles' top skill players.
Yeah, I'm up to roll with Washington. Surprisingly, the way they contained Chicago last week and came with that miracle play at the end, they pretty much contained Caleb Williams. So I look at them going against New York. They're going to kind of keep them shut down and contain, just like they did Chicago. And they're just going to keep it rolling. And offensively, I'm going to have to go with Washington again because New York can't really, contain people.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Don on this one. Washington on defense really stepped up, and they really surprised me. And on the offensive side, I ain't got nothing for offense this week. I'm sorry.
Washington's off. McLaurin and Robinson, right?
Yeah, McLaurin and Robinson.
I would say this week, go ahead and start Alvin Kamara. I think Alvin Kamara is going to have a heyday against Carolina. And then defensively, believe it or not, I would take the Cincinnati Bengal defense. I'm going to tell you why. I think they're gonna see how they can contain Minshew. So we'll talk more about it on the weekly picks here. So let's go ahead and dive in week 9, kicking off with the Thursday night game we have. The Houston Texans going against the Jets.
Jets.
Yes, I've got, let's see, the Jets are home. They're 2.5-point favorites. Underdogs. I think that Houston's going to win this by 3, so I would take Houston in a bet and in real life.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with
Houston.
H-Town, baby. Next up, we have Brett's team, the Washington Commanders against the G-Men, the New York Giants. Who you got, Brett?
Oh, yeah, going with them Commanders. You know what's up.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's actually this close. Washington's a 3.5-point favorite. I think they can get that, even being the away team, so I'm going Washington.
I'm also going with the Commanders on this one.
I'll take the Commanders as well. We've got Brett's second favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, going against the Atlanta Falcons. Don, who you taking?
Hey, Atlanta all day. They're going to roll all over that team.
Yeah, Atlanta's 3-point favorites at home, and Dallas is just terrible. So I'm going Atlanta.
Dallas is so bad that even Stephen A. Smith didn't even make a reaction video when they lost against San Francisco. So I'm going with Atlanta on that.
Sorry, Cowboy fans. I'm sorry, but
Dude, I'm sorry, man. That was crazy,
Yeah.
man.
I take Atlanta. Next up, we have an NFC South showdown. We have the New Orleans Saints going against the Carolina Panthers. Who got Brett?
I'm taking New Orleans. I'm taking New Orleans on this one. Surprisingly, I mean, Carolina has just been in a slump. It seems like this year.
I believe Derek Carr's coming back this week. New Orleans is a 7-point favorite. They trounced Carolina earlier this year when Carr was playing. I think it's a great game for Carr to come back, and they're going to win it.
Hey, I'm also rolling with the Saints on there because Carolina's just terrible.
I'm going to take Carolina just for fun. I think Adam Thielen's coming back, and they just need to get everybody up and going. So I'll take Carolina. I got nothing to lose anyway. And we have an AFC East showdown. We have Flipper and the gang. Miami Dolphin going against Bills Mafia. The Buffalo Bills. Who you taking, Brett?
I'm gonna take Buffalo on there.
Buffalo's 5.5-point favorites at home. That's a little risky, I think. Miami plays so much better with Tua in the game, and he's still playing. I think that it's going to be closer than that. I would probably take Miami if I was betting this game with spread, but since we're just going with who's winning, I'm going Buffalo.
I'm also going to roll with Buffalo on this one because it's going to be a good game, and, division rivals always play each other good.
I'm going to take Buffalo as well. I just feel that Buffalo's already have some momentum going, and right now Miami, they lost to Arizona. That just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to take Buffalo. Next up, we have the Bolts. Shout out to our friend Travis. Congrats on his team, Los Angeles Dodgers, winning again. His team, the Los Angeles Chargers, going against the Dog Pound, Cleveland Browns. Who you taking, Don?
Hey, I'm about to roll with Cleveland on this one. Jameis Winston looked pretty good last week against Baltimore, so I got to roll with them.
He did, and the Vegas bettors are seeing that too. They've only got the Chargers as a 1.5-point favorite. Personally, I don't trust Cleveland that much. I think the Chargers will win this by at least a field goal or more, so I'm going to go Chargers all the way.
I'm going to say Chargers too. The difference is between Chargers and Baltimore. Baltimore didn't seem to have no hands all last week. No hands whatsoever. So I'm going with Chargers on this one.
Well, they are Ravens. They have no hands. That was a good joke, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Warning, dad joke.
Dad joke.
Yeah, dad joke.
All right. Next up, we have the commitment to excellence. We have the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready? Come on, Don. Pump me up. Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I suck as a cheerleader. Going against
Who dey?
welcome to the jungle, the Cincinnati Bengals. Don, who you taking?
Hey, Minshew's comeback game. I got him winning the game against the Bengals.
Okay. Bengals are 7.5-point favorites. That's a pretty big spread in my opinion. But I'm going to go with the hometown crew, Cincinnati Bengals all the way.
I don't know. Last few games I went to go see Vegas. They wet the bed. So I'm sorry. I'm taking Cincy on this one, man.
Well, you both remind me of the presidential candidates. Both promises, but I haven't seen nothing delivered yet. This is tough because I thought you guys were going to mull the Eagles. I thought you guys were going to take care of Kansas City. None of that happened. So if I had to really do it, I'll take Cincinnati. I just feel Cincinnati's got this. So next up, we have the New England Patriots going against the Tennessee Titans. Brett, who you got?
I think I'm going to take New England on here.
Yeah, it's a battle of the worst. I mean, what can you do? Tennessee's 3.5-point favorites. That's a little bit big on a spread for me. I think. This is tough, man. It's actually really tough.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to go Tennessee. Why not? They're at home. I'm going to go with the home team.
I got to also roll with Tennessee because right now they said they are the overall better defense, number one defense in the league right now. So.
What?
And so right now.
What? That is crazy.
Amazingly, so that's why I'm gonna roll with them at home.
Because they throw so many
I'm just going to take
interceptions.
Tennessee because you just seem so compelling, Don. I'll take Tennessee. All right, next up we have my team, the Denver Broncos, going against the Dirty Birds of the Baltimore Ravens. Brett, who you got?
Well, if Baltimore receivers will actually have hands, they can win. But I'm gonna say Denver. Surprisingly.
Wow. Okay. Baltimore is 8.5-point favorites at home. I'm going to roll with them. I think Derrick Henry's going to chew it up. He's almost at 1,000 yards already this season. He's going to just keep adding to it. I know Denver's a good defense, but Baltimore at home, that's a tough offense to stop.
I got to roll with Baltimore because with the addition of Deontay Johnson, and they just came off that loss, they coming into this game mad and ready to take care of business.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, it's just bad news. I mean, it's gonna be Baltimore. I mean, can't deny it. Next up, we have the Bears, the Chicago Bears, going against the Arizona Cardinals. Who got going?
All signs point to Chicago, but the way they played last week, I don't know. But I'm gonna have them going into Arizona and barely squeaking out this victory against Arizona.
Vegas would disagree with you, Don. Arizona's the 1.5-point favorite, so not by much, but I think I'm going to take the home team here. I think it's just getting a little bit of a long season for a rookie quarterback. Arizona's kind of starting to roll now. I'm going with Arizona.
Yeah, I'm taking Arizona. If they're gonna win, it's not gonna be by much because they got the home crowd on their side.
I'm going to take Chicago. They got to turn that around. It was a great defense last week against the Commanders, but their blunders just got the best of them. So I'm going to take Chicago. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars going against the Eagles Fly. Philadelphia Eagles. Brett, who you got?
As much as I don't like Philly, I'm gonna say they winning because Jacksonville ain't got a chance.
Yeah, I'm going Philly all the way. If you heard our fantasy pick earlier, I was all on Philly, so I'm going to stay that way.
Also Philly because Jacksonville's too banged up and they're not a very good team right now.
I'll take Philly as well. Next up, we have the NFC West Showdown. We have the Los Angeles Rams, Ram Jam, going against the Seattle Seahawks. Don, who you taking?
Hey, I got to roll with the Rams because with Puka and Cutback, they can get that offense rolling, and their defense is actually stepping up now. So I'm about to roll with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the same. Those two guys, they make a big difference.
Yeah, the Rams are 1.5-point favorites. I would go with them on that. I think they're going to win by that, if not a little more. Same reasons these guys said.
Yeah, same. I'm going to take the Rams as well. We have the Sunday night football game. We have the Indianapolis Colts going against the Skull, the Minnesota Vikings. Brett, who you taking?
I'm taking Minnesota. Minnesota's gonna. I don't see them losing three games in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. Minnesota is the 5.5-point favorite. I feel like they're going to win, but Flacco's starting for the Colts. They made that bench. They benched Richardson, so that could mix things up. So I'm not sure about the spread, but I'm with you, Brett. I think the Vikings don't go 3 in the hole. So
I'm also rolling with the Vikings because that defense is going to get it together and get after Flacco. He's maybe been doing some good things this season, but I don't think he's got enough, to get around that D.
Just be on the lookout for Jonathan Taylor. He's going to have to be that safe haven for Joe Flacco, but I got Minnesota. Next up, we have the Monday night game, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go against Chiefs Kingdom, the Kansas City Chiefs. Who are you taking, Brett?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs because it seems every time I go against the Chiefs, the opposing team, somebody get hurt and all that. So let's just go with KC on this one.
Chiefs are 8.5-point favorites. No big surprise there. Although the Chiefs won me some money last week by not winning big enough against. Actually, the Raiders won me some money by keeping it close. Because they were, I think, 9.5-point favorites last week and only won by 7. So the Chiefs are kind of notorious for that, getting the big spread and then not quite pulling it off that. But I think they pull off the win, and I think that they're actually going to kind of trash Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is just banged up in that receiving core. Won't be able to keep up.
Yeah, just like what Chris said, with the receiving core, the top 2 receivers out, I don't see what they can do to beat Kansas City.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take Kansas City as well. It's just Kansas City. It's prime time. They're at home, and Tampa Bay is depleted.
Game of the Week brought to you by Rodeo Road Trippers, the new podcast segment for all the bull riding enthusiasts and all our cowboys and cowgirls, where the road always leads to the rodeo.
All right, yeehaw. I'm looking forward to this show, indeed. Shout out to our friend Sean and the gang. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be an awesome show, so stay tuned on that. Well, we got the game of the week. We have the Detroit Lions going against the Green Bay Packers. Brett, who are you taking?
I'm taking Lions, man. Because Jordan Love and I think, and Josh Jacobs, they're questionable to start the next game. So, I'm taking Lions on that one.
Yeah, to me, it's really going to come down to is Love playing and healthy enough to be playing. Right now, Lions are 2.5-point favorites. I can see that. I can see him winning by more than that if Love doesn't play. But I'll tell you what, if Love plays, I think the Packers have a real good chance. But for now, I'm going Lions.
I'm also rolling with the Lions because they're rolling hot right now. You got 2 dynamic running backs and receivers. So right now, Green Bay's going to try to keep it close, but Detroit's going to take it.
All right. Well, that wraps up week 9. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Here at Razor Cut Information, we want to give a huge shout out to our good friend Taylor Cross over at Sierra Pacific Mortgage. As a top-notch mortgage loan originator, be sure to see Taylor for all your home loan and refinance needs. Call him at 316-648-2508 or email him Taylor, Taylor, .cross, CROSS at spmc.com. To learn more, you can visit www.spmc.com/taylor.cross. And if you're here locally in Wichita, stop by at 800 East Douglas Avenue, Wichita, Kansas 67202. Thanks, guys, and thanks, Taylor.
In our next show that's coming up, we got the bruh.
I don't know.
Talk to me, bruh.
Matt Eberflus, you went on national television after the post conference, after you played the Washington Commanders, and said, all that matters was the last play. When every play before that Hail Mary he threw, it mattered, because if McLaurin didn't get those yards, when he did that out route to set up for the Hail Mary, it would have been the Hail Mary. So, and you know better than that. And then when you seen Tyreek Stevens messing with the crowd and acting a fool, you know better than that. You should have called a timeout, get together, and say, hey, this is what we doing. So Matt Eberflus, you take the L on that one.
Man, Luke Getzey, what is up with you and my Raiders? It was National Tight Ends Day, and why we watch all top tight ends get their touches and touchdowns, and yet our tight end only got maybe 5 catches. Why do you not design more plays for him to get that man a touchdown, especially with the week before when he got all those big numbers and still lost? Why can y'all get this man in the end zone? Getzey, get it together, man. Come on.
So Twin Peaks get a better deal than Getzey. Yeah. Dang. Well, what can I say? Well, yeah, it alludes back to that game in Chicago, because the game against Chicago and Washington. Because here's the thing. Why are you taunting the fans? And the thing that drives me nuts the most is you were taunting the fans. The play was happening. Oh, guess what's going on? I got to go get back. And then they scored. That'd be embarrassing. Mm-hmm. That coach should bench him or make an example out of him and to say, hey, you know what? you're not saying that he was the culprit of this error, but it just looks bad. Like, come on, dude, you got to stay focused. I mean, what were the chances of Jalen Daniels connecting on that? It's just crazy, but it's just that guy should have got it together.
All right.
Okay, you guys, it's that time. It is that time. It's been a long day at work. Want to talk really deep inside. Talk about how I feel. Go ahead and turn that lights off. This is brought to you by Center Street by Kim. Choose whatever smell you want. It doesn't matter. All right, Don, what's on your mind?
I don't know, man. It just, what is my organization doing right now?
Tell me about it.
It's like, AP is saying that we got to do better, we got to get tougher, we got to handle business. But then every time we come out on the game days, it seems like they're letting the business take care of them.
Writing checks that you can't cash.
So it's like, the defense is, they can only bail out the offense for so long. And how is it that you have 4 downs on the 3-yard line, we cannot punch it in the end zone?
Because you guys suck.
Because Luke Getsy, I mean, come on. You're supposed to be a coordinator. Coordinate something.
Like
Show me
what?
that you know how to coordinate.
Tell me.
Because right now, he's not coordinating nothing but just sitting there looking.
Illusions.
He'll come up with a good script for a first, possession, and that's it.
Academy Award winner.
It's like he forgets how to coach, And why is he, at this point, why is he still on the staff? Mark
He needs a job.
Mark Davis, you need to get rid of that man so we can make some changes. Hopefully Tom Brady can come around for next season, get some plays going. Not get them play going. Get us to build us a staff. Get the team built up together. Show them what it takes to win. Build a one organization. That's all I got to say.
Oh yes. Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Come to the front of the congregation real quick. Oh yeah, you Bears fans. Oh yeah, you was talking the talk. Talking about Jaden Daniels is nobody.
Ain't nobody.
Y'all crying the blues, talking about, it was holding on the field. It was a legal blind. Oh, boo-hoo.
I need a Baker crying.
Yes, you still need to cry the blues. And then your coach went on national TV talking about only the last play mattered. Well, how much did it matter then when it cost you the game, sir? How much did it matter? But Dallas Cowboys, no, I ain't letting y'all off the hook. I ain't done. Like I said, it was so bad. Stephen A. Smith didn't even make a reaction video to y'all no more. It's getting so bad. Michael Parsons injured. He ain't even playing. And he ain't even talking about you.
Stay quiet.
It's just bad situations all around. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna quit because I just, Lord have mercy.
Just got home from work and it was time to watch the World Series. I was just waiting for it to capitalize. I was excited. I had my snap back 3/4 of the way because I wanted to feel young again. I had my Dodger shirt, got it from the kids section because I wanted to look big, flexing. And then we were losing. What is going on? So we're gonna have to go back to LA to watch the game? It's at the 5th inning. And then I see this jabroni, Jarrett Cole. Let this game go. Just let it go.
Oh yeah.
It was just ridiculous. I was just like, my guy, the base is loaded. Nothing. I was like, options here. I had more options here than Golden Corral. And the server wasn't even there yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. But it was great to see that team get the 8th title. Shout out to our friends, Travis. Shout out to Chuck. Their team sitting at home watching, envying. Why these guys got to get the 8th title. So shout out to all our Dodger fans.
Amen.
All right, wake up. Oh, woo, woo-wee. That was one dozy trip. That was fun indeed.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, we went ahead and brought back a throwback show. It's Who's Hot?
And who's not?
All right. Man, we had to bring that show back. So let's kick it off with Who's Hot, Brett?
I'm saying the Detroit Lions, man, they are looking good and looking better than they ever have that I've ever seen them play. And I know and I usually don't brag on the other teams that much, but I think they're gonna be the potential to be the NFC champions this year and go to the Super Bowl.
Right now, amazingly, with the quarterback change, the Pittsburgh Steelers are hot right now. Because ever since the change, they have not lost. So right now, Tomlin know what he's doing. Right now, he's looking like a genius.
Got to do it, man. I have to do it. Driz, shout out to you, my friend. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. They're just finding ways to win. It's not even spectacular. They're just playing great football, and I'm not going to sit here and dog them because it's not worth it. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL, and they're playing like a great Super Bowl team. They've had injuries, and they're still finding ways to win, so you got to give it to them. Now let's talk about who's not.
Definitely the New Orleans Saints. Won those first two games, and then after that, they just took a downward spiral. And I don't know what's going. I know, and then of course they have all the injuries and everything, but they got to get it back on track, man.
Right now, for me, who's not is right now the Jacksonville Jaguars. They gave Trevor Lawrence all that money, and now with the injury starting to pile up, they just don't seem to know how to get it together to win games. This man's making too much money for them to be at the record they are right now. So there's something they need to do. Rehaul that whole team, rebuild, whatever you got to do. It's just that right now, they're not.
All right. This is interesting. Very interesting. We have great candidates. We have a lot of great candidates to choose. I mean, you could choose Carolina, New Orleans. You could pick the Giants. You could pick the Raiders, the Bengals, the Browns. But I'm going to give this team very unique because the way it's played out. And I'm going to give it to the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins right now, they have great weapons on the sheets. And also, what I'm looking at is Coach McDaniel, I know that Tua's back, but you're putting this guy's life at risk, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to make the situation where both teams win. I mean, he got a huge payout. Bro, you're not going to get a Super Bowl. I mean, no offense. I don't want to be a party pooper, but you're not going to get a Super Bowl, all right? You're not going to win the division. And no matter how many, even if you have Tyreek, it goes to show that, yes, when you're playing, everyone's you boost the team, and I got to hand it to you on that. But right now, there's just no consistency in Miami, and I would just say let him just sit out and just let this year kind of ride, get healthy, look at your options, maybe go into the draft, and then find someone that can complement Waddle, complement Hill, complement a run, maybe get some solid running back or just something like that. But that's my take on it.
Now, the last word of Don. And my last word is, what's going on with the Jets right now? Devontae Adams went over there. He's supposed to boost his team up. And they fired their coach thinking that was him. And right now, and they're still failing. And then Aaron Rodgers is not the quarterback that he once was. And he's just going to have to accept the fact that nobody's defeated Father Time. And he's just after this season, he's just gonna have to hang it up and just ride off into the sunset. And also, what's up with those Yankee fans that tried to cheat for the Yankees to win the World Series? Sitting there taking the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove. They could have seriously hurt that man. With him coming down like that, that could have seriously caused a sprained wrist or something. That could have, may have changed the outlook of the World Series possibly. But those two deserve to be kicked out that next game, and this goes to show you fans need to stay in their lane. And that's my last word.
My last word is this. Washington, we got a job to do. We're going into MetLife Stadium to take care of business. Now, I know we had all the Hail Mary, and we're still kind of high on that, but we got to get back to earth and focus on business. And staying on top of the NFC East, because we know that take the Giants too lightly, they can beat us. It's a rivalry game. Then next week we got the Steelers. We can't take them lightly. Gotta beat them. So Washington, let's go.
So on the NFL side, this is going to be a great game for Detroit. This is going to be their first staple game against a team that has had their number and vice versa. Detroit, you guys got to do this. You got to do this. This is something that you guys have to get in and start swinging, because right now the momentum is all going your way. On to the World Series. Like, again, congratulations again to the Los Angeles Dodgers winning their 8th title. Good job to the people like Freeman, people that stepped up that I didn't think were going to step up, especially they didn't have to count on Ohtani as much. They didn't have to worry about Bet. They didn't have to worry. I mean, Kershaw was injured. I mean, they dealt with injuries, and they found a way to right into the playoffs. And that's just something special. And for the New York fans, okay, come on, guys. I mean, I have Yankee friends. You know, I'm not trying to dog you guys, but for real, you're trying to be sneaky. You see that? You're trying to be real sneaky. And I'm glad you got caught. I'm glad that you got banned. And guess what? Hey, you guys didn't lose because of that. You guys lost because of your inconsistencies. It starts from the jump. You guys, the plays that you guys had. I mean, where was Aaron Judd this whole time? Oh, he decided to show up last second. I mean, come on, man. Now Soto, you don't know what you guys are going to do. Is he going to stay with the team? Is he going to go somewhere else? Come to Boston. I'm just saying. But New York, got to hand it to them. I'm glad because that's a prestige organization. They came. They made it back to the big dance.
Exactly.
And then it's a revival of the 81 World Series. And I think that's the one where the Dodgers won. And so, but I'm just happy for my friends and family that are Dodger fans, because that's just great. I'm glad that we didn't see Houston again. No offense, Chuck, and to my Houston Astro fans. No offense. But sometimes we need change. So until then, we will talk about NBA. We're going to talk about the NBA and all that. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Man, I just can't seem to have time to paint my house with such a busy schedule. I wish there was a way that I could get that done.
Oh, Tristan, I'm glad I caught you, man. I know you want to paint your house. Let me tell you about our friend Chris over at LifeWave Painting. Give him a call, 316-992-6434, and check out his pictures on his Facebook page, LifeWave Painting LLC. And don't forget to mention us over at Razor Cut Information. He has some free estimates for you and exclusive specials. So make sure you ask for Chris at 316-992-6434.
We're going to announce our weekly winners. Jimmy!
Yeah, let's go.
Jimmy, you have won a gift certificate to Superstar Sports, located at your Town East, Town West Mall, where you can get all your NFL, NBA, MLB, and college stuff. Yeah, go Bears. Good job, Jimmy. All right, any shout-outs before we go?
Hey, shout out to all the listeners out here and getting here and coming here with the fellas, and and talking sports, man. I just enjoy our time kicking it.
Shout out to my peoples, us getting together here, and to everyone involved. And hi, Mom and Dad.
All right, you guys. I have a nice and quick, fast, and as fast as possible as I can shout out here. So to the friends and family, as always, love you guys. Thank you for tuning into the show. I want to give a special congratulations shout out to my nephew Fonzie. Congrats on your graduation, making a name for yourself, stepping up in the big world here. Now go pay some bills. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Congrats, bro. All right. Also, we want to send out a special congratulations to the Dodgers family locally. Our homie Travis, the Freddie and the family, Juanito, mi vida, my little princess Yaretsi. You Dodger fans, now you guys have your 8th title. So that congratulations to you guys. Shout out to Gutta holding it down over there. NBA season started, because he's quiet about the Cowboys. Can't say much of the Cowboys. And how's your Lakers doing, Don?
They didn't drop 2 straight after.
That's
starting
what I
3-0.
thought. That's what I thought. Holding it down. So we look forward to the Mamba Sports collaboration. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And do not forget, we are going to start back Wichita Vice again and Silver Cosmo movie reviews. We're going to do Venom. And so for Vice, it's going to be Venom and Null. And then also on Silver Cosmo movie reviews, we're going to do the reaction to Venom, The Last Dance. Until then, we're out.